Welcome back to the F Word, the podcast where we talk about fraud, the fraud you've seen, the fraud you haven't, and the fraud you wish you had known before it cost you a fortune. I'm your host, Indiana, and today we're diving into something very timely, holiday fraud. Yes, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and for some businesses, it's also beginning to look a lot like shrinkage. Missing cash, dodgy invoices, and employees who suddenly forget how to use points of sale machines. Joining me is someone who has seen more festival fraud than Santa has seen cookies. Dave Oswald, forensic accountant and principal at Forensic Restitution. Dave, welcome back.
Thanks, Indiana. And it's true. Christmas really is party time for workplace fraud. Two things collide at this time of year. The first one is that people are short of money. Christmas is expensive. Kids these days want gadgets, spouses want gifts, and dogs need a stocking. And suddenly, even otherwise honest employees start to rationalize a temporary loan from the company. The second thing is that management is distracted. There's year-end pressure, holiday parties, late-night shopping runs, and everyone's trying to wrap up work while pretending they're not already mentally on vacation. It's a perfect environment for fraudsters, and even amateur fraudsters, to take advantage of.
So what you're saying is goodwill to all doesn't extend to goodwill to the accounts receivable clerk.
Exactly. And many frauds are opportunistic, not sophisticated. They happen because the window is open.
So let's start with everyone's favorite, expenses. What goes wrong at Christmas, Dave?
Well, December is a month when client lunches mysteriously include cocktails, gift wrapping, and occasionally a Lego set. There's some red flags that include personal Christmas shopping mixed into a business expense, overstated mileage, gift purchases that never actually are sent to any of your clients, and my favorite, the team lunch, where only half the team somehow appears on the receipt.
Not the team lunch, Dave. I mean, if the receipt shows 14 margaritas and the meeting was with a single client, you might want to ask questions.
Exactly. Either that or they were very drunk at the end of it.
Sounds like a fun time. So now let's talk about procurement, because nothing says Christmas like suspiciously large orders.
Procurement fraud pops up in a lot in December. Employees can create fake vendor invoices, create fake vendors for that matter, push purchases to friendly suppliers at inflated prices, or overorder product and walk the surplus out the door. And all because everyone is busy. These things slip past internal control.
So the rule is, if your supplier list suddenly includes North Pole Consulting Incorporated, dig deeper.
Absolutely.
Another one you see a lot is the rolling of accounts receivable, right?
Yes. When AR is busy and oversight is weak, this honest employee can steal yesterday's deposit and cover it with today's. It's like a small Ponzi scheme operating from inside your office. Signs normally include delayed deposits, unusual write-offs, vague explanations, and an AR that looks more tangled than Christmas tinsel.
What about retail businesses? They take a beating during the holidays.
Absolutely. You see voids and refunds being abused, underringing of sales, fake discounts, gift card manipulation, and even cash skimming. Gift cards are particularly risky because basically they're untraceable currency.
So employees can't just load a $200 gift card for testing purposes.
Correct, unless the test is whether the employer notices.
All right, Dave. So businesses are listening. They're terrified. Let's give them some practical tips.
Okay, so here's a short list of tips that they should be looking at. First is to review your expense claims carefully over this period of time and make sure that all of the receipts are itemized. You don't want just a credit card receipt with an amount on. Separate purchasing, receiving, and payment approvals are critical. Making sure that the daily cash and POS systems reconcile. Conducting surprise audits. Nothing stops fraud faster.
It's your favorite, Dave.
Reconcile bank deposits on a daily basis. Monitor gift cards like cash. Reinforce your ethics policy. People behave better when they know somebody else is watching. Limit access to inventory, safes, and high-risk systems. And remember, eggnog is not an internal control.
Well, this is exactly it, right? So, Dave, if there's one message that you want businesses to remember this Christmas, what is it?
That fraud survives when nobody's paying attention. A little extra vigilance in December can prevent a very expensive January.
That's such great advice. It's a good reminder that the only person allowed to take things without asking in December is Santa. Dave, thanks for joining again.
Always a pleasure, Indy.
See you soon. This has been the F Word. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and have a wonderful and fraud-free holiday season.